Welcome to Waterloo School's Student News Expo Edition. I'm Torian White.
And I'm Nolasco Desiderio.
Hoover students are using a grant from the Waterloo Schools Foundation to purchase camera equipment and software to create their own exciting videos.
Man, that sounds very exciting.
Yeah.
Check out the scenes from the library to see what they are working on now.
Since the hall isn't crowded, you should always follow the Hawks' expectations.
For a few years here at Hoover, I have had the idea of having a video production crew as part of one of our leadership roles here at Hoover. When we became a Leader in Me school, it just seemed like a natural fit to be able to have the leadership committee have a video production crew. So together we wrote a grant for that amount of funding to be able to supply the leadership roles.
I help come up with the ideas of videos, like what to say and like the scripts and like where to have it at. I'm in the video sometimes, and then I'm gonna start recording the videos and editing.
I do parts of the video segments, I edit them, and I also do the cameras, I use it.
We're responsible for making the outline, videotaping, making the scripts, and deciding where it is and rolling the camera.
My favorite part is being able to record and edit videos and help others understand our expectations.
It's the kids. They've stepped up, they've stepped into the roles. I've shown them how to do each step along the way, and they're just taking it and running with it.
Thank you, Waterloo Schools Foundation.
Thank you, Krista, and to all the board members.
Thank you, Waterloo Schools Foundation, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart from Hoover Middle School for the Waterloo Schools Foundation grant that we received to purchase all of our video production equipment.
Hi, I'm Cam Moore.
And I'm Torian White. What does Frozen Partners in Education and Lou Hendry all have in common? A pumpkin decorating contest, that's what. Let's see how one of the Lou Hendry Partners in Education is helping with donations to the food bank.
Each year we have a pumpkin display contest. It's something we've been doing for about 6 or 7 years. Each year it gets more and more competitive. What the partners do is they come up with a creative design, a pumpkin display. There's different themes everyone chooses. This year everyone kind of chose a similar theme, going with Frozen. And then the kids actually get to bring in canned goods and monetary donations, and they vote for their favorite display. And all of those donations go to the Northeast Iowa Food Bank.
Well, you would bring in canned food item, and you would put them in totes underneath the pumpkins.
We've been participating in this at least for the pumpkin contest, I would say, at least for the last 7 years. So every year it's we get a little competitive with it, and we love that.
It was phenomenal to see all of the oohs and ahs as we were putting up the display.
Yeah.
I think
that is the best part, is the kids' reaction to whether you're there or doing a lunch with them.
We try to stay as active as possible and try to contribute whenever we can, but the biggest thing I think that we do outside of this is we do the luncheon for the Student of the Month.
Throughout the year, we try to come and volunteer for movie nights that they have sometimes, literacy nights, whatever they might have, just to help out.
I think it's just the fun of it and the knowing that you're doing something good for the community as well. So it just gives us a good feeling to be able to be a part of that.
And for anybody that was raised in the Cedar Valley, I remember going to school and being one of the kids at the schools where the Partners in Education were doing all of the activities, and it was great as a student too.
I think it's wonderful because they help for school activities, and for when we have Student of the Month, we can go eat pizza. Thank you, Partners in Ed.
Did you ever hear of students playing with Legos to build robots?
I used to do that.
I did too, but I ain't gonna tell you what I used to build. Students at all ages at Orange Elementary are doing just that, and will participate in fun competitions.
Here's more about the Orange Elementary's Lego League.
Should we use this fish like on the wall in the aquarium?
Something to go like a base.
We have 2 teams now that are competing at the first level, and they began this same way. They started out as junior First Lego League students and developed the skills as well as the personal skills, getting along, sharing, and working together. It's been fun to watch them grow and develop in that way too.
Respect, share, be nice, listen, synergize, have fun.
The Lego League has a theme, and this year it's on learning. And so they're creating displays to show places that they can learn. In the junior First Lego League team, there's about 20, and then in our first Lego League teams, we have another 18 students as well.
You gotta use your robot and program it so that you can do missions, and then when you go to a competition, you try to get points by doing as many missions as possible.
These are small motors, which
and this is attached to this through a very complicated attachment. And then with this up here, they're throwing arms, and that's the first block. These are move blocks, which you use to move your robot around. We got the ball into the net, we lined up right, and now we're trying to get back to home base. We drive up here, and then we turn left here, go forward, put our arm down, back up, and then we lift it up, and then we come back.
Gracious professionalism means make sure everyone's basically included and they're also having fun.
They are doing a lot of sharing, a lot of planning, and it's a win-win for the whole team together. It's not just about one, it's about all.
I'm Leandra Slaughter.
And I'm Diana Carrillo. The Waterloo Schools Foundation is making learning fun for preschoolers at Elk Run Early Childhood Education Center. Take a look at students using ramps to learn.
The ramps are fun.
Elk Run is unique because we house all of the STEM coaches. We have a really good opportunity to work together and show some of the other teachers in the district what STEM is all about.
We applied for outdoor ramps and pathways, and then for water play. We've seen the kids take what they know about ramps in the classroom and then bring it outside. And being able to do that outside gives them more of a space to build as much as they want.
The students really have the opportunity to do the hands-on piece. As they are slowly increasing the incline of a ramp and using a ball or a marble on that ramp, they can see how it goes faster or slower. And what the teachers do is they guide those students by asking the correct questions to guide their thinking.
How do you make it move without touching it?
What we've seen over the course of the year is just children being more inquisitive, starting to ask their own questions, starting to say, hey, I wonder what happens if. And even if they don't say it aloud, you can see the questions that they're asking, and they're starting to build more sophisticated structures.
In order to learn, we know that kids have to be engaged, and that this is something that they engage themselves in, they're having fun, and they're learning at the same time.
Thanks for watching. See you real soon.
Goodbye.